Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your man, Drift Speaks. Go ahead and grab a seat, don't move your feet. And and by popular demand, I'm gonna be going and doing a cooking with Drift. Last night I was on stream and I was telling my subscribers what I was eating and what kind of what I'm doing for my health choices and all that other good stuff. I told them I'm trying to lose some weight, and they were curious to know what I'm eating, and they want me to show them how I prepare it and how I do everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this together for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys can use it for yourselves. Like I said, this is gonna be diet food, so don't expect no IHOP, Waffle House, or not even a McGriddle from McDonald's, none of that. But as far as diet food goes, this is probably gonna be the best breakfast you'll ever be able to have. So the first thing I'm gonna start out with is a bowl and some egg whites. It's gonna be the first things you're gonna need for your ingredient. We're making the juices to soak your bread in it. Inside this container, I'm gonna shake it up. Inside this container, there's gonna be 5 cups of egg whites. And a lot of these things, a lot of the ingredients I'm gonna be giving you guys, I'm gonna be telling you my best rule of thumb for it, because usually I just cook this from the soul. Usually I just know what to put in it. So I'm gonna try to give you guys, a number, so that way you guys, don't get lost with it. Anyways, like I said, get yourself a container. It's gonna need to be a big container, because whenever I'm cooking for a couple of days. I hate cooking my meals just like right then and there, right now, you know what I mean? So boom, check that out. That's 5 cups of egg whites. Now, for every cup of egg white, I want you to put in 2 packets of sugar, or, a lot of people don't have packets of sugar. At least about half a tablespoon, about a tablespoon of sugar for every cup you use. This is 5 cups, so you're gonna use 5 tablespoons. For me, I'm using packets of sugar because I don't like using regular sugar. I like to use the healthier stuff. This is Sugar Twin. It's like sugar, but not sugar. And I don't care what nobody says. It doesn't give you cancer. It doesn't, affect you like that. So like I said, I'm gonna be using 10 of these. Well, actually, the recipe's gonna call for it to use 10. I like mine a little bit sweeter than that. I'm gonna use 12. But you might not like your French toast with 12. I like mine with 12. Someone else might like theirs with 10. So you make yours at your own risk. I'll say just go with 10, and if you want it a little sweeter, go ahead and make it sweeter. And this, like I said, this is healthy food, man. So you want to make sure it tastes good. So that's why I always here. Let me go ahead and move this. I see y'all can't see what's going on. Boom. All right, there we go. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is healthy food, so I like to make sure that it tastes good. Because if it doesn't taste good, you're not gonna want to stick to the diet. That's usually how my diets fail. My diets fail because my food doesn't taste good and I don't want it. Like that's just how it is every time. It's simple. So boom, right there, that's 10. That's 10 packets. But like I said, I like mine a little bit sweeter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 12 just to be on the safe side. And usually whenever I make mine, I don't even need syrup to eat mine. I usually just eat it plain. But if I ever do want syrup, I'll show you what kind of syrup I use. On my diet right now, I'm dieting on I'm kind of lenient right now because I'm just starting my diet. I'm gonna show you guys what you can use. This is what I'm gonna be using for my diet. I'm gonna be using regular ass bread. Regular ass bread, what is this? Nature's Own buttered bread. That's what I'm gonna be using. When I get deeper into my diet, and I start really taking it seriously, I'm gonna be switching over to P28 bread. This bread doesn't taste quite as good as regular bread, but it's higher in protein, lower in carbs, all the other good stuff. Everything that you always want whenever you're on a diet. Anyways, all right. So we got our sugar inside here. Right now we got 5 cups of egg whites and 10 packets of sugar. Really, mine has 12, but like I said, you use 10. Next thing we're gonna grab is our vanilla extract. I need to show y'all what. Hold on, let me go ahead and get a packet, so that way you guys can see what kind of sugar I'm using. This is what the packet of sugar I'm using. It's called Sugar Twin. So boom, that's the packet of Sugar Twin I'm using. I forgot, man. This is YouTube. People always want to know what you're using. These are the egg whites I'm using. It's great value. Same egg whites, man. I don't care if it's name brand or not. As long as it's got the same egg white, same protein, whatever. So great value egg whites. You've seen the Sugar Twin. Now vanilla extract. Now, what we're gonna be doing is for every 5 cups of vanilla extract, you're gonna put 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon of vanilla extract. I couldn't find the teaspoon thing, so I'm using the half teaspoon. So I might do 2 because I'm using the half. So we're gonna fill that up. Boom, that's 1. And boom, that's 2. Now, like I told y'all in the beginning, I'm giving you guys numbers. Go with 1. Me, I like to live life on the edge. I like vanilla extract. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put just a half of this. So this is gonna be a 1/4. And boom, there you go. I'm showing you guys how to make it your way, and I'm showing you how to make it my way. Like I said, my way gives me a little bit extra vanilla extract and a little bit of extra sugar because I need taste, bro. I really need taste. So next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a whisk, just like this. Oh, you know what? Before we grab the whisk, I need you to grab some cinnamon. This is just ground up cinnamon, and it's the one with the, the little holes on it. Sometimes they got the one where it's like a big little, it dumps the whole thing in there. I grabbed the one with the holes in it. And this is the exact measurements. Follow me. We did 5 cups of this. So for every cup, we're gonna do a splash of cinnamon. So boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Now, like I said, I make this for me. 6. And that's how I do it. Now we're gonna whisk this. We're gonna whisk it. You wanna get it nice and mixed. So you gotta get it nice and mixed. You wanna get a nice mixture in here. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna do this for roughly 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a good rule of thumb, right? That usually makes it nice and mixed for me. So we're gonna mix it. And at this time, man, you're pretty much almost done. Now, if you get a little froth going, don't be worried. Don't worry about it. It's actually supposed to do that, so don't be mad at it. Don't be mad at your food. Trust me, it's gonna do you right. Boom. That's good and mixed for me. I'm gonna put that down, throw this away, because honey speaks be tripping if I don't clean up while I cook. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our bread. And I'm tripping because the bread's right here. Okay, there we go. I'm tripping. Bread's right there. Hope you guys didn't see that. Y'all seen that. Whatever. Anyways. All right. So we're gonna grab our bread. Now, like I was saying, once I get on my serious diet, I'll be switching over to P28 bread. And mainly because it's healthier, mainly because, it's less in calories and all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and tie this up. Put this back, because honey speaks be tripping. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and start heating up my pan. I'm gonna move this over. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move this over here because we're gonna put this right here. Because I'll just move the camera whenever it's time. All right, before we get over this, I'm gonna get to this in a sec. We're gonna just focus on the soaking. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your bread inside the mixture and you're gonna dunk it a few times. You're gonna dunk it and you wanna keep dunking it because you want it to absorb all the egg whites. Because the egg whites are adding protein to this. Normally this bread is 60 calories. Normally bread is 60 calories, doesn't have much protein, so on and so forth. And yeah. And what the egg whites is gonna do is gonna add more protein to it. The carbs for this whole meal is gonna be like 48 grams of carbs. It's gonna end up being 48 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein, and about, I think like 5 grams of fat, maybe less. But let's go ahead and move you over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move you right over here. Okay, I took a little break for a sec, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring us back up to speed. Like I said, we finished our mixture, we soaked our bread in it, and like I said, you don't have to soak it long, you just gotta soak it long enough till it feels soggy in your hands. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not so soggy that it's about to break in your hands, but just soggy enough. And we preheated our stovetop to 3, and we got it right there. I put a little bit of cooking spray on it, which is Pam, and I sprayed it for like maybe 2 seconds. And yeah, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this with one hand, so bear with me. Oh my gosh, it's so soggy. All right, so we're gonna be easy with it. Just chill. Just chill with it. and boom. Sorry, what you call it? Sorry, man, I had to focus. I had to focus on that one. All right, sorry, I left that one in there for too long because that one was really soggy. All right, so boom, we're gonna dunk, we're gonna spin it, flip it, get it ready. It's starting to get soggy. All right, boom, it's at the correct level of sogginess. Boom, and yeah, and boom. Put that on in there. Don't even be afraid of it. I'm gonna move it to the side because we're trying to get it all in there, man. I ain't got all day. So boom, I'm gonna do the next one. Like I said, you can do as many as you want, however many you're hungry for, or whatever the case. Ain't no rules in this. Ain't no rules. I ain't judging. I'm not judging. I'm not gonna talk crap behind your back, nothing. All right, boom. Oh, sorry, y'all. What you call me? So I'm not used to filming with one hand and doing something else with the other hand. Sorry, man. Like I said, this ain't no cooking channel. It's a gaming channel. Usually my camera's already fixed. You know what I mean? All right, boom, boom. Let's get another flip in there. Let's get another flip in there. All right, boom. She's ready. All right, boom. And yeah, man. There we go. I ain't gonna lie, this one's soggy as heck, bro. But the good news is that it's gonna tighten up. It's gonna tighten up as it heats up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, now here's the dope thing. What you call it? If I want to cook it fast, I'll put it on 4. What you call it? If I want to, and usually if I'm just cooking it just to be cooking it, I'll cook it on 3. But don't go past 4. If you go past 4, it starts getting too crazy for you. It'll get burnt by the time you turn your head. You know what I mean? So don't go past 4. 3 or 4. Those are the only 2 options. That's my constituents. Whatever you want, however you say that word. That's my one stipulation. That's the word I was looking for. Anyways, while this is cooking, you go do whatever you want now. What you call it? Because it's gonna sit right there. It's gonna cook. It's gonna do its thing. And yeah, usually I take this time to do whatever I want. So we'll be back. All right, and we're back. What you call it? It's been about, I want to say it's probably been about close to 10 minutes. I've been having this thing sitting here just cooking for 10 minutes. And I figured it was going to be hard for me to flip this and hold the camera. So I was like, yo, I better just go ahead and flip it now. And here's the thing, man. If it's not all the way cooked, don't trip. Don't trip. You can always just flip it back on and let it cook some more. So check this out. We're going to get this if I can. It's so hard doing it with one hand. This is why I did it early. I was like, man, I bet you it's going to be hard to do this with one hand. There we go. All right, it's not all the way cooked and brown the way I like it, but hey, I'm gonna rock with it for right now. That's pretty close to where I want it, but there we go. There we go. And like I said, I like mine a little bit browner than that. I like it a little bit browner, but it's all good. I'm not tripping on it too bad. Like I said, if I want it a little browner, I can just flip it back over, man. There are no rules. There ain't no rules. The only rule is that you like what you eat. So cook it the way you like it. All right, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. See that? It's looking good. It's coming along good. Okay. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties with this damn spatula. It's hard to do it with one hand, trust me. It's a lot easier when it's, a lot easier whenever it's, you got 2 hands to you. But yeah, man, but check it out. Like, that's how you want it. Usually I touch it, and when I touch it with my hands, after I wash them, of course. Anyways, after you touch them with your hands, you can kind of feel where you want it to be at. Like I remember when I first started making these, I made them I think my first 2 times, I made them too soggy. Like, you want them to have like this little golden brown look to it, you know what I mean? You want it to have that kind of look, because at first I was a little too nervous. I was like, man, I don't want to burn it. I'm scared I'm going to burn it. No, don't be scared. Just go ahead and keep messing with your food. You got it. You got it. You the man. Anyways, like I said, it took about 10 minutes. I put it on 4. And, if you really want to live life on the edge, man, you put it on 5. The stovetop, that is. Which, like I said, mine's on 4. Because, I wanted to cook a little faster. So, like I said, it took about 10 minutes before I had to flip it. Don't flip yours at 10 minutes. Check yours at 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to say to you. Don't flip it 10 minutes. Check it 10 minutes. Check, make sure it's where you want it to be. This is right around where I want it to be. Preferably I would have left it sitting there for if I knew I didn't have to record, I would have let it sit for maybe like 40 more seconds to like a minute, and then I would have flipped. But it's pretty close to where I wanted it at. Anyways, we're gonna come back whenever we're ready to pull these babies off. All right, while I got a little bit of downtime, I just want to go and get into this. I still have juices left. You should. That's how it's supposed to be. We did that on purpose. This meal is gonna last me today, tomorrow, and the day after. This usually lasts me about 3 days. This is enough to last me about 3 days. So what we do is we put that right in the fridge. Well, if you can make space for it somewhere in the fridge. There you go. You put it right in the fridge and you can use that tomorrow and the next day. And that's how you stick to your diet. You make your diet simple, man. Make it simple. But yeah, that should work out. Okay, so we're finally towards the end, man. We're finally at the end game. I got my French toast right through the right amount of brownness I like it at. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. Take that. Oh, in case you're wondering how the other side looking, hold up. Boom. See what I mean? So that's how we got it. We got it right how we want it. Boom. And boom. Now you can stack these up however you want to. You know, you can stack it up for, you know how to stack this up for an Instagram picture. You know how people always do it. You know, they try to stack it up, make it look all extra delicious and stuff. Anyways, well, yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my breakfast. If you have extra calories left over, like usually if I want to have like a big hearty breakfast, I'll make 4 French toast and about 3 egg whites. So, and I'll just have that on the side. And don't be afraid of salt. Salt won't kill you. You can have salt with your egg whites. You can have your sugar twin with your French toast. And like I was saying, this meal right here is going to be 50 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat. And that's going to be totaling roughly 500 calories. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I told you guys earlier earlier on in the video that I was going to show you guys what kind of syrup I use. This is the syrup Honey Speaks use. Honey Speaks use Aunt Jemima's Butter Rich. And let's check this out. I'm curious. I'm totally just curious. 210 calories. No, see, that's a no-go. This is what I use. I use Mrs. Butterworth. Sorry, Aunt Jemima, but Mrs. Butterworth, with her sugar-free. How many calories we talking about? We're talking about 20 calories. So usually I'll use some Mrs. Butterworth. That's what we got. I'm gonna take that on over there. All right, and that's breakfast right there. Glass of water, 500 calories worth of French toast, and some Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free, which is only 20 calories per each one, which I'm probably not even gonna use that much, if I use any at all, because usually I make my French toast sweet enough to where I don't even need it. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. And in case you're curious about how weight loss works, it's calories in versus calories out, man. So I'm gonna eat this. Later on today, I'm gonna have a protein shake. And after I have that protein shake, I'm gonna make a big meal for dinner. And that's gonna be pretty much it for me, man. I don't really do the whole eating 4 or 5 multiple meals throughout the day. Usually I eat 2 big meals and I'll just have a protein snack later on and then a protein shake to hold me in between this meal and my dinner. So protein snack and protein shake. And yeah, and that is pretty much everything you need to know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please put it down in the comment section. Leave me a like. Think about subscribing if necessary. And yeah, if you want me to continue on this series, I'll continue on, let you know what I make for dinner, or what I make for a snack, or what I make for, you know, how I make my protein shakes, what I take, what kind of supplements I take, so on and so forth. Whatever it is that you might want to do. If you want to know some more health and fitness, maybe I can bring that content to my channel. Appreciate you guys for watching. This has been your man, Drill Speaks. You can get about a seat and move them feet. Peace. Yo, this is Drill Speaks, and I'm gonna be picking 3 comments from every video that I do in the future to go on the next video. So these are the 3 comments from my last video that I picked to be on the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy them. Thank you very much. Be sure to drop a comment underneath this video for a chance to be featured on my next video. Peace.